Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of Portuguese Utopia. A bit of good news on this one, but I won't tell you till the end of the episode. This one is just right back to May of last year with the van when it was in a right sorry state. I know on my last video I showed you a bit of what we was doing with it, but I found some footage of when I first went back to it after not having done anything for a couple of years. You can see how manky it is. And then we've sort of built up on what we've got there and how we've tried to tidy it up a bit to the point of, well, I'll tell you later. Okay, enjoy this one. I've done it into 2 episodes because there's quite a lot of it, but you can always fast forward it if you don't find it interesting. Thanks for watching anyway. Talk to you soon. Bye. Doing my Thursday lunch. I pop and have a look around the old van just for half hour or so, try and clean up a bit. There's a before and after scenario, or an after before. That's the after, that's the before. There's still a lot of work to do, but it's been stood for a year, so all I can do is try and tidy up a bit. Back on the van project. Today I'm going to try and get rid of some of this mucky old algae stuff. And they're quite a lot. I'm going to use, I'm not endorsing this or anything, it's just something we use at work and I thought I'd give it a try. Quick non-drip foam cleaner. Don't really know whether it's any good or not, but I'll let you know in the next few minutes if it saves me some time. Right, the mucky green and white van is slowly becoming more whiter. This is what we're doing. All foams up, goes everywhere, windows, doors and everything, but as you can see, out from the cracks, the actual green algae it's coming off quite nice. You know, the other week I was just using soapy water in a spray bottle, but bit that I've done, it's quite nice. So I'm going to carry on with that, and then above it I'm going to use a water one and see whether it's harder work or whether it's doing the same job. So all the green gunge, that's clean. That's the grungy bit. I think the water is working as well as the foam, if I'm honest with you. But I'll finish this section off and we'll have another look at it. Me, my big head in the way. We're getting there, slowly but surely. We'll come to one side. I only have half an hour-ish at dinner time, occasionally, so I'll squeeze in what I can. I think you can see that it's an improvement. I'll take you around the front side so you can see what's happening here. This side's a bit rougher. There we look. This is the mucky side. You can see it's still got the stickers marks on it and everything, and it's a bit, to say the least, but I'm more than happy with it. I can't get over to Portugal, as I keep repeating, so I've got to do things that remind me of Portugal. So this will get me there one day. I might as well try and make it as tidy as I can, ready to go. Okay, we'll have another go tomorrow. Here's my fresh seat. There's my old one under there. I'll show you in a minute, but this one's pots all nice down here, whereas on this one it's all tatty. So a quick switch over, hopefully, if all the holes fit and everything. I've got the battery in and the safety bracket in, hold it in place. Got the old gal struck up. Next week we'll have it off its blocks and check the clutch and the brakes are okay before we do anything silly with it. She's chopped up at the moment, and then we're going to start looking at the bodywork a bit. But we'll see if we can get this seat in. If it goes alright, it's just 4 bolts and away we go. Let's see how we get on with it. Here's the old seat.
I don't know.
Tatty.
Soon out the BM.
Yeah. And there's a new one. Well, newish. Right, that's all I can do today. I've run out of time, but all I need to do is get that in there. That's job done. Yeah, I'm happy with that for today. Catch up with it later. Quick shake. See, quite a lot of holes in there. But we're getting there. The microphone goes down the back, the other side. I've took the bit that holds the number plate and the light. Because we're going to have that shot blasted and powder coat because it was all rusty. So there's having to go down here. You alright, buddy? Say hello to the camera. And then the front here. We've got the mats out. We've started doing some of it. I'm going to carry on today. As you can see, there's a lot of rot this side. A lot of little bits and bobs, but just check the other side. That's a step on the past driver's side. There's an hole there, coming through there as well. But I'm not too worried about that. I think we'll get on alright with that, so I'm going to grind some of that away this dinner time. We've had a man come round to see me if I want to sell it today, but I'll tell him to come back next year. Anyway, I've been doing a bit of flatting back, or along here. Big hole there, look. There's lots of little spots, rust spots on the floor, and I just thought, well, I'll sand them back. Then I can put some anti-rusting on, then paint them. It should look a bit decent then, shouldn't it? Although it's under a mat anyway, so we won't see it. But today, another Saturday morning, coming to work to do a bit. Now I've had a wipe out around the van because it's absolutely full of grit and dust from the angle grinder or the sanding disc, but the lighting ain't brilliant. But what's happened is, there's the big hole, one of them. Now I've gone over the whole of the floor pan this morning, and anything that's shown some steel through it I've painted with some special anti-corrosive type paint. It almost turns the rust a dark purpley black colour, and it seems to give it some body and it holds the rust back. Obviously these along here on this great big hole here, I've even, this is where I've been doing some this morning, shaping this bottom end. Dark in here at the moment because I'm waiting for the lights to change up. We've got to run all the way along here, which is the underside of the step. That's all got to join up. Okay, so that's the biggest and last problem really. We did a first fit, make sure the step insert will go back in. Because it's a lot. There's a lot of welding there, look. And this was, we had to reform this. So it's still a bit snotty with the weld, but we'll fat that up, make it look a bit better. You won't see it anyway because it goes under the step there, but we'd like to make it as neat as we can before we shut up shop on it. It's got the van in at work. Spin around. This is the workshop. Got to get it chopped up. Get the wheels off again. Then my mate will be in shortly to start welding up. Hopefully we'll have it done today. Ascending item, the last bit. There's an hole in here. There's the floor, look, we welded some before. We've got to go across there to the front, past the back of the pipe. We've had to take some of the floor insulation material out. Come back a bit. Oops, back a bit, not forward. Right, as you can see, just here is the start of it, and along the front there, and we hope that's going to be the last bit of it because the other bits we did, we were happy with. Just come back here, inside the wheel arches and everything was the main problem to start with, but we're happy that we got it done. Let's see There's a lot of welding needed doing in there. We're happy with it because it's solid. All right, it's a bit pigeon shit the weld on it, but that doesn't matter in an MOT as long as it's solid. We're hoping today to get that bit done. Then we think that's going to be the very last bit. Hope we don't find any more. But we'll crack on then. At least I haven't had to take the wheels off today because that's a ball ache. Excuse my French. Right, we'll crack on. Show a bit after. This is the one that we've made up. Quite intricate, but that can all go on the van in one hit, and we've got to weld it all the way around, paint it up. That should be the last of the
I need lights in here.
further round. Or do you want me to round the back? Higher up. Is that? You all right with that?
Right, once I've come away from it,
Yeah.
get a rag with thinners on.
Oh, to clean that edge up.
I'll take that.
You want it from this side now? Or can you manage it? Alright.
So you
Go. Well, that makes a difference, doesn't it?
yeah.